Hi, you guys. I thought I would take a few minutes and do our first grade gradebook for you guys or with you if you wanted to follow along. We will also do it tomorrow during our team meeting to make sure that everybody has it done correctly. Okay, so you're going to go to course management and we're going to go through each of these courses in the grade book. Carrie did create a video. It's not necessarily grade specific, but you could watch that and kind of follow along with her if you would like. And I'll show you how to do ours. So first thing is you want to click over here on each course. Once you click on the grade book, make sure that your grade scheme is correct. For the most part, it probably should be. If you see any errors, you need to let us know right away so that we can get that fixed. Then what we're going to do is we're going to go to settings for each of our courses. We're going to edit settings and we are going to take a look at the weights section here. You want to make sure that for expected progress for appendix is set at 100% and assessments is at 0%. Once you're done doing that, you're going to click save. That's all you have to do for appendix. We will not be adding any other assignments in the appendix course. Okay, so click back out of there. Now we're going to go to Math Summit, our regular green course. And once we're in here, make sure your grade scheme is correct. Yes, it is. Then we're going to go to settings. This is our math course, one of our core courses. You can take a look at that breakdown chart with our grades that Carrie put in there, where it says, math is 70% of our online school progress, work samples is 20, and participation is 10. So we need to add in those items. So we're going to do, manage grade items. We're going to create a new item. Actually, hold on, sorry. Let me go back to this. Click out of there. And this is where we're going to actually do it. Okay, so disregard that. Okay, so let's click back there. You're going to click in settings. And then this is where you'll see the other categories. I was there to begin with and I just did not do it. Okay, so we're going to add 2 categories under math. Okay, the first one is going to be work samples and the second one is going to be participation. Okay, so we have 4 different areas that you'll see for most of our core courses. Okay, so we're going to click save. Then we're going to edit our settings and we're going to do our weights option here. Expected progress is going to be 70%. Assessments is going to be 0. Work samples is going to be 20. And participation is going to be 10. So verify that those are all laid out correct for you. Perfect. Okay, I'm going to click save. And that's that. Now we could go to our manage grade settings, and this is where we could add our work samples and our different items. Okay, so I'm just going to show you how to do this. And then as the year goes on, we will definitely be adding these. They are, if you want to check what you should be adding, if you take a look at your assessment tab in your tracker, you will have those assessments in there. Okay, those are the things that we will be adding. Our work samples. We will also be adding our map testing participation, those kinds of things, but I will keep you posted on what to add. So let me just show you. First thing. So in the first section, you don't need to click here. Let's see. I'm going to click down at the very bottom and do additional grade items. Okay. Then I'm going to make this category a participation. It will be visible. The grade item name is going to be beginning of the year map testing, map test. You could say NWEA, you could write that whole thing out, whatever you want to do. And maybe I will write beginning just because some of our families don't know what that stands for. Beginning of the year map testing. Okay, so they're going to get, they could get 100 points. Basically, whatever you decide to give them, it's going to be an all or nothing kind of a thing. So I just always put 100 there. It will be included in the final grade, and then you'll just click save. Okay, now you can scroll down to the bottom and you can see it down there. Now I'm going to edit really quick. Actually, no, I'm not. I was thinking that there was a way that I could see the due date, but there is not. So yes, since it's an additional, you could move it to where you wanted to in here, like where it fell, but it's just easier to kind of keep them all at the bottom down there. And then one thing that you'll want to make sure is that you see it is a participation grade. Okay, so we'll add one more. And this one, again, is going to be an additional grade item. We're going to make this our work sample. And this one is going to be first quarter math work sample. Again, they'll get 100%. It'll be included in the final grade, and save. Scroll down to the bottom. You can see that it is listed there, and there it is. So if you want to keep these hidden for now and that the students aren't seeing them right away, you could always do that. You just got to come back and remember to click it later. Okay? So that's there. Now we are going to go back to and again, throughout the year we will be adding those. So every quarter you'll have your work sample. Beginning, middle, and end of the year you'll have actually your 3 map testings. Then when we get into our English components, we will also have participation for them completing dibbles. And then their work samples is going to be their RAS recordings for that. So we'll touch base on that later. Stride is not a course that has a grade, so we don't need to mess with it here in Gradebook. So click on handwriting. Again, let me move this. Make sure you click over here, grade scheme. Looks correct. Okay, you're going to click on settings. We're going to edit settings. And this is handwriting, so we're going to add, let me go back to where I was on this other slide here. So handwriting, we're just going to add one category, and that's going to be our work samples. They won't have a participation for this one. Okay, so that's what it should look like for your 3 items. Again, expected progress now for handwriting is going to be 75% since they don't have the since they don't have the participation. Assessments will be 0, and then work samples for handwriting will be 25. So make sure that that looks good, and you will save. We will schedule a time to go through all of our graded items that we have that we're going to be adding, so don't worry about adding anything else right now to each of these subject or courses. Okay. All right, literature comprehension, you'll go to Gradebook, check your grade scheme. Looks good. Go to settings. We're going to edit settings, and this is literature. Literature only has one of these items. Literature is not going to have work samples. Literature is not going to have participation. Our work samples, even though we think they would go under literature, they actually are going to go under phonics. So nothing other than expected progress will be here. So you will put 100 and 0. That's it. And then you will click save. Okay, then we will go to our phonics course. Check your grade scheme. They're probably all right, but just double check. Then settings. So we're going to edit settings, and this time we will add 2 categories. Okay, so one of the categories, again, is going to be work samples, and the other one will be participation. So expected progress for phonics is going to be 70. Assessments will be 0. Work samples for phonics are 20. Sorry, if you see me keep looking up, I'm just referencing my chart so I don't forget. And participation is 100. Okay, that's it. You will click save, make sure it's all good. Next thing is Stride, ELA. You don't need to mess with that. We'll go to vocabulary, grade scheme, settings, edit settings, click on weights, and vocabulary is all 100% progress, 0 assessments. So when it does say literature there on that first grade breakdown, if you're looking at that green chart, it would be literature / vocabulary. Those will go kind of hand in hand. They're the same. All right, so click save. Now science. Grade scheme, good. Come over here to settings. We're going to edit our settings and make sure we do our weights. This again is just going to be 100%, 0, save. We'll do the same thing for history and art. Okay, so weight, 100% and 0, save. Art. All right, again, 100%, 0, save. Now, when you go back to course management, you should have completed all of them. You don't need to mess with music. Music is an optional course. Students do not have to complete music. If they do have it on their plan, they're welcome to do it. If they don't, it will not be they won't be penalized for it. But they will not get a grade in Gradebook from us on this, so you don't need to mess with it. Okay, but if you do see families that have issues with phonics, the very beginning of the year, they definitely will. I will talk about that, or it is in OneNote under help for learning coaches, I believe, somewhere in there. There's a document that we can give them. They always have trouble that first couple weeks of school because it's not set up. It's not necessarily directed through the online school. It's another outside course that we use within the online school. So it's a little bit more tricky, but they don't have to complete music. Some of your students will have it, some of them will not, and it's totally fine. Okay? So this is it. All of our courses are done, ready to go. First day of school, we will go through and have to do our expected settings, so we will plan a time to do that. And then as the school year goes on, as it gets a little bit closer, maybe sometime in the beginning of September, we will put in the work samples so that you guys can start entering those in the grade book. I tend to just do them all at that one, at the end of that quarter. That's totally fine. Okay, so any questions, let me know. I hope this was helpful. Sorry to make it so long.